Oh, here we go. There we go.
All right, yep. Here we go, man. Yo. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Duck Zone 503, and I'm here with 2023 four-star commit Cole Martin, man. Say what's good, man.
Man, what's up, y'all, man? It's Cole Martin here, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, I want to appreciate you for coming on and taking the time to come on. I like to get commits on the onto the channel so Duck fans can get a better feel for who they are as a person and also a football player, man. So you're my second interview on this channel. I just launched up in December, so bro, I really appreciate it for real.
It's big, man. No, I appreciate you reaching out and stuff, man. It's big. I can't wait to, get to know all the Oregon fan base and stuff.
Oh yeah, man, we're definitely excited to have you for sure. So I wrote a couple things down here. Some of this information's off 247 Sports, so you can correct me if it's wrong. I got you at 5'10", 175. Are you still that? Are you still better than that?
Yeah, around there, yes, sir.
Okay. And you play you're coming in to play defensive back at Abasha High School, hometown Chandler, Arizona. You also run track. Do you plan on running track here at Oregon?
Yes, sir. That's the plan. Hometown Pasadena, California, but Chandler,
Okay.
Arizona is where Basha is. So it's a cool little spot. And yeah, I 100% want to run track at Oregon. I mean, Oregon's prestigious at that. So I would love to join the track team for sure.
100%, man. Yeah, I would be excited to see you do that as well. Number 10 DB in the 23 class, top 10 player in your position. Number 2 player in the state of Arizona. I want to personally say congratulations on that, bro. That's big time. Your dad, yeah, man. Your dad is Demetrius Martin, aka Coach Me, DB coach at Oregon. I've talked to him a few times. He actually helped me get in contact with you, so appreciate your dad for doing that, man. Yeah, man, that's awesome. I'm really glad to have your dad on the staff, bro. It's really awesome. So let's talk about that a little bit. How was it having Coach Me as your dad, and what's something important that he taught you on the football field?
My dad, Coach Me, he's always been in my corner. He's always been, a good father figure. Never really too much of a coach, never too much of a, trying to recruit or too much of a recruiter type. To me, he's always been, a father first. So that's always been a big thing to me. Somebody who, really is a father, and then I get to see the coaching side, being able to go to Oregon. So, he's always had chances to, hop in and be a coach. But, most of the time he didn't really have the time for it, being a college coach. So, I can't wait to, join and, be under him and be a player that he actually gets to coach 24/7. So, I can't wait. I'm extremely excited. And, the whole other staff, Coach Landon and stuff, it's going to be something special.
Most definitely, man. Interesting answer. I like that because, someone on the outside looking in, I always wondered how, the relationship with the coach to father would be like. So that's awesome that, he's definitely a father first, being there for you. And now you get the opportunity to, see that coaching side as well.
Exactly.
So speaking of that, when was when your dad was named the DB coach at Oregon, how much of that factored in your decision to commit to Oregon?
So, I was really close to making my decision in the beginning. I mean, as soon as Coach Landon got over there, Oregon became, high on my radar. I was going to commit on the first, and my dad probably got the job, I want to say like 5 days before the first or something like that. I was planning to commit a whole really month. And, Oregon was already high on my radar with, Coach Landon being over there. It was something that I was right there to making the decision. And then, Coach Landon went out to go get my dad as a coach. And, that made it 10 times better. Coach Landon is a great guy, great defensive coordinator, was a great defensive coordinator at Georgia. And, I had a good relationship with him. So, him becoming the head coach, which is well-deserved for him, I couldn't wait to, be under him. So, with the chance to play under him and all the other coaches like Dillingham and, Coach Adams and a whole lot of other coaches, that all played a role in that I had a bond with it beforehand. So, it felt 1,000% right.
Yeah, 100%, dude. I really like your commitment video when you hopped out the car and you're like, "Sko Ducks," and you had all those highlights, bro. That big hit when you knocked over that kid, bro. I was like, "Oh, man." That was big time. I really enjoyed that. That was one of the coolest commitment videos I've seen in a while. It really got my attention is what it did, man, as a fan. Like, when you see something like that, especially, your size, you're just knocking people over like that. I was like, let's go.
All the time, being like, not the super tall 6'1", 6'2", you gotta be super physical. You gotta be, just a dog, inside and out. So, that's what I try to do day in and day out on the field.
100%. That's why you're top 10 in your position, bro.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, man. So, what age did you start playing football?
True. Since I can remember, I mean, my dad and my mom always joke around and say I was born with the football. So, as soon as I could walk, I was on that.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, it's definitely always good to start early. I had a pretty good idea of, like, you probably started really early.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of that, who's your favorite sports hero and why?
Um, my favorite would probably be is man, that's a difficult one.
Yeah.
But let me think about that. Actually, I'm gonna go with one's gonna be my dad.
Okay.
He played at Michigan State. He was in the league for a little bit.
Mhm.
But he was a dog. I mean, I got it from him. So, that's sports hero number one. Two,
100%.
I really looked up to watching Deion Sanders. He was electric on the field, so that stood out to me. And probably like current right now would be Darnay Holmes. So, I look up to all three of them. Those are role models to me, and my dad and Darnay are the ones closest or close to home to me. So, I try to emulate them and be like them as a man and as well on the field.
100%, man. Great answer.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
what are 3 reasons you like playing football?
Man, I could go on and on reasons, but I'm gonna I'll give you the 3 top reasons. Probably number one would be just the competitive thing. Being able to go out on the field and have a team that wants to beat you and you want to beat them just as bad or even worse. That it's something that fuels somebody. I mean, not everybody can go out there and just do that. So that's something that I love. I love about the game. Two, being able to give glory to God. That's probably the biggest thing for me. I mean, it's my way of giving glory to Him for setting me up with all this that I have here. So that's big for me. And then 3 would probably be being able to build relationships and bonds with people. The football world has a lot of people in it, involved in it, and to be able to create relationships and you know build stuff that's going to be something huge to me. 1,000%.
100%. Yeah, that's great, man. That's great. I definitely, and football. One thing when I played in high school was I really liked sorry, man. I got to get my cat down from here.
You smooth.
Sorry, bro. Okay, but anyways, yeah. One thing for me when I played football is those connections you make with people. Just when it gets bigger than football, for sure.
For sure.
So let's talk about you as a person a little bit, man. Let's talk about music taste, man. Do you have any favorite songs to listen to like before a game?
Man, I'm big on just artists. So like, I'm a Lil Double O. That's my number one artist right now. Not number one. I'll give him number 3 right now. Young Boy, I'm gonna say that's number 1.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna say who can I say 2 right now? I'm gonna shock you. I'm gonna say Rod Wave 2. So
okay.
Before games, before all this, I'm always listening to music and I'm always trying to, find like little things in music. I'm big off like lyrics. So,
Okay.
I try to dig into songs and really like pick out stuff that relates to me and, and relate to, how much success these people have. Like, there's a lot of like these rappers and these singers all have a lot of success and, they all have it in different ways. So, to be able to really like see all these perspectives and see how they're like, reaching their success, just the other spectrum of not with like, some rappers down the wrong path, but most of them, they have their business mindset. Like Nipsey Hussle, he had a huge business mindset,
Yeah.
and it stood out, and it's something that I want to pick up on and try to learn all about. So, I try to really listen to it and pick out stuff. But yeah, for sure, those 3 right now.
Okay, yeah, for sure, man. I think music is a great way to get in the zone for a game, especially if you're trying to get some energy in you, for sure. I love to listen to it, and like you said, lyrics, man, things that connect. That's the number one thing about music is the what you can connect to. What one word describes you best if you could choose one word?
Man, there's a lot of words running through my mind right now.
No,
I'm trying
yeah,
to
no problem.
like first word that's gonna go through my mind is God willing. That's a that word is um that's something that's big to me. But the second word that kind of represents how I'm trying to hit this year is going to be urgency. I mean, not really word to describe me, but describe what my passion is and what my mindset is for this year. So, yeah, that's the first word that comes to my head. I've been trying to be urgent to everything. When it comes to drills, when it comes to working out, when it comes to in the classroom, just be urgent with everything, and that's been my mindset.
100%. Yeah, man. Great answer. Great answer, man. You had some awesome answers so far, bro. Really good. Man, I'm really impressed about that. So sorry about that. I'm looking at some of these questions I want to ask you here. So when you have like big games and stuff, right? I know you played in some big games. I'm sure you have, and the first time you got to imagine in the future, like when you step into Autzen for the first time, you get your play time, you got some butterflies going on. So what is some things you do to calm yourself down to those butterflies before a big game?
I just think who I'm doing it for. I mean, first thing that comes to my mind, take care of what God's given me, and make sure that I represent it well. And then two is my family. Thinking of them, and that calms me down a whole lot. And then after that, I just think about performing. I mean, when I say that's when mistakes happen. So you just go out there and have fun, and that all leads it through. So that's in first game in Austin Stadium. That's gonna be my thinking process. God, family, and then have fun, and then I'm gonna go out there and go do it.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I think when you're having fun and when you're with your friends out there, man, it's like it comes
Exactly.
easy. It comes easy for sure. So, where do you feel most confident in your game, man? Speaking about your game a little bit.
I feel like I'm really confident in my in everything I can do, but the biggest thing that I really try to be good at is my man-to-man coverage, tackling, zone coverage as well. I mean, I just really try to be an all-around guy. I mean, to be able to go out there on the field and have a coach be able to put me wherever he needs me. I try to be a real vocal leader. So just as well as leading by example. So, if a coach needs me to, do anything, I should be able to step up and be able to help out. So, being very versatile is very big for me.
Okay. Yeah, that's a great answer, man. One thing I look on tape and Jaleel Florence and Jaleel Tucker, you guys coming in, I argue this on the spaces on Twitter sometimes that like I think this DB room is going to be the fastest DB room Oregon's ever had, as long as like length too. You guys are pretty long as well, like with your arms and stuff, so you can get in there. And I know you're a little undersized, but like you said, you're very physical.
Exactly.
And that's something I really like about you, is you're really physical corner. Somebody can be a little bigger than you, but you ain't gonna let them get by you very easily.
Man, man, not easy at all.
Yeah, 100%. So there's going to be future Ducks coming in, probably maybe if they watch this video, or some of your teammates in the future on Oregon. What if you could speak to them real quick, what qualities make a good team captain? If you were to like vote for a team captain, what qualities do they need to have?
Somebody who is gonna, put the team and put others before them. I mean, that's the biggest thing. Be a captain, you can't look at yourself. You have to look at, whoever, everybody else around you. Two, you have to spend a lot of extra time. You can't spend the regular time that everybody else is spending on whatever they're spending it on. I mean, when it comes to the weight room, when it comes to drills, when it comes to plays, studying, it should all be the classroom. It should all correlate. It should never be, I don't do a lot of this or I don't do a lot of that. It should all, I do a lot of everything. And captains have to be all well-rounded. So anybody who's trying to be a captain or trying to get to that spot, you have to put in that extra hours. You have to put in the extra work, and everything will fall in place after that.
Yeah, 100%, man. I interviewed 22 commit linebacker Devin Jackson. He kind of had the similar answer. Another one thing he said that was big for him is that he has to it has to be mutual respect. Whoever's at that position, you got to definitely respect them. 100%.
Man.
So talking about you started playing football pretty early. What age did you know you were elite at football?
Man, I really it was a little bit later. I mean, first couple years I played up in division, so I never really, could do as much as I thought I could. So like my first 2 years, I want to say I was probably like 6, 7, 8, or no, I was probably like 5, 6,
Man,
7, and then
that's
when I
good.
hit 7, I was playing with like 9-year-olds,
Mm,
so they were all like roughing me up, and I was like, man, like this
right.
is hard. But my dad had a plan. He put I could experience that early, and then as soon as I turned really 8 or 9 and started playing in my age group, I started being able to do more things, and it was like, oh, I'm actually kind of good at this. So
Okay,
that
nice.
that's probably when I noticed it.
Nice, man. That's what's up. Yeah, this is, that's why I said, starting early, that could get you going pretty, get you good, especially if you're up a level. Like you said, you're playing against older guys. So by the time you got to like, 8 or 9, you were ready to go for
Exactly.
sure. So let's switch gears a little bit here. I just want to ask you before I keep going on the interview, how are you doing on time?
I'm good.
Okay.
I should be good. Um,
Okay.
what time are you thinking?
I'm thinking like maybe just 10 more minutes, if that's all right.
That's smooth. Perfect.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, well, let's switch gears here. Let's talk about a little bit about Oregon football, man. What are you excited most about joining Oregon football?
The culture. I mean, the when it comes from the fans to the community to the people inside of Oregon, it's it's a it's a beautiful place. I mean, everybody has the genuine love for Oregon, and that's really big. It stands out to me. You know, it really is a special place. Being up there in Eugene when really it was no games going on except for basketball, and being able to watch the basketball game and see how all the people were acting there was something that really stood out to me. That didn't happen anywhere else. So, the commitment that everybody has for the Oregon Ducks is really huge.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, when I was watching that basketball game, I wasn't there in the stadium, but I could just feel the energy through the TV, man. That was awesome. And we got to beat up on our little brother. So that was
Exactly.
nice. So talking about Dan Lanning, man, what's your early thoughts on him?
He's like I said, I had a good relationship before, and we built upon that. And him being at Oregon, just still the deal for me. I mean, Oregon's always been a dream school, and then Coach Lanning, which is he's such a great guy. I mean, he's a genuine person. I've never seen him show any fake energy or anything like that. He's always whatever he's giving you, that's what truly he is. I mean, he's real. I mean, he's a different type of person. I mean, he's hard to explain. I mean, he's a great coach, great mentor, and just a great guy overall.
Yeah, I know. When I watch his interviews, man, he seems like a real genuine guy, no doubt,
Yeah.
with all his
Yes.
answers. One thing that really let me know that he was like a real genuine guy is when they asked him, how do you plan on getting the respect of these players? And he answered with, it's not about me getting their, like, it's not about them like respecting me. I need to get their respect. And I was like,
Exactly.
wow, that's a real genuine answer right there, man. Like coming out and saying that.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the type of energy he gives off with all the time. I mean, he's when I first met him, he threw me off because I was expecting you know, a, a coach, a coach that really isn't, you know, kind of full of himself or something like that because it's Georgia, big football, but he
Right.
shocked me. Really was a great guy, and it formed a great connection because him being who he is and the energy he gives off and the love he gives off, really changed my perspective on, playing for a different coach because he was so rare and different to me.
Nice. Yeah, for sure, man. Dan Lanning's a great guy. I'm very excited. So let's talk about the guys on the team. I know you probably have a bunch of connections on the team with some guys on there. Is there any guys in specific that you're closer with, like a best friend type vibe?
Um, you know, Evan McGee and me, we played ball with each other for a long time, or we're going to. I mean, he came from New York, so when he came over to New York, he came to the team I was playing on, my little eighth grade team I was playing on,
Okay.
and he was around the team because he knew a lot of people around the area. So, you know, we became real close, and you know, we've been in contact ever since. So since 8th grade to now, you know, that's always been my guy. And yeah, I'm be happy to ball with him, and you know, be able to do it, play on the same team as him for sure.
Yeah, I seen a funny tweet about Seven that he was working out in Tim's. It was like the most New York thing.
It's something he would do too. I mean, nah, Seven's such a good guy. I mean, he's always, and his work ethic is something crazy. I mean,
Yeah,
if he's working out, he might work out in whatever he was wearing. I mean, so you
that's
know,
good.
his work ethic is beyond anybody else's I've seen. So you know,
100%. I'm very excited to see what he can do, man.
exactly 1000%.
So, what do you feel is one thing you need to work on your game? If you could say, what's one thing?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I feel like I need to work on, but you know, one of the main things is you know, being more ball savvy. I mean, I need to, you know, you know, try to really big on, I'm trying to like get a couple thoughts together, but you know, really big on, you know, playing with quarterbacks' minds. You know, I've studied a lot of quarterbacks and how they read, and you know how they, you know, think, and how they want to, you know, get the ball to their receivers. And you know, I've really been trying to hone in on the you know, the mental game, and being able to read, you know, read stuff beyond of what's being shown. So
Okay,
you know, the
nice.
big thing this year is to just, you know, is to just go beyond in the mind game. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to improve that a little bit more, and you know, it's going to end up, you know, bringing the ball to me a little bit more. Uh,
Yeah,
I got
100%.
so few targets, so be able to, you know, jump on stuff, and you know, be able to make more plays for a team, and you know, help put us ahead is going to be something that's crazy.
Yeah, 100%, man. Great answer. Great answer. So in the Pac-12, in the Pac-12 conference, are there any opponents in specific that you're looking forward to playing?
Yes, sir. USC is big because you know there's a lot of guys that I played with since I was young. You know, like Zach Branch and his brother. You know, they're over there, and a lot of other guys. You know, in the 22 class that are over there, and then even dudes that are already over there. So you know, like Sierra Wright and stuff. I mean, you know, being able to have the chance to play them, and you know, ball against them, just like how it was in, you know, in Little League, is going to be something I can't wait to do. You know, they're great guys over there. And it's going to be I feel like it's going to be great competition. You know, they got a great coach with Coach Lincoln Riley. So, and Coach Dante over there. So
Mm.
they'll, they'll be good for sure. And I can't wait to go against them for sure.
Yeah, 100%. A lot of guys from the team, coming from, California and stuff, they always look forward to that one.
Exactly.
100%. I think in 23, I think you guys get him at home too, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look that one up. But yeah, it's it's gonna be a good one. So speaking about your recruiting process a little bit, are there any schools still trying to recruit you, or nobody's really trying to hit you up no more? Or are they trying to get you to decommit, try to switch?
So there hasn't been a lot of schools, you know, reach out after. You know, there's been new schools that reach out, you know, just trying to you know, see where my head was. You know, my mindset is I'm so locked in on Oregon. I mean, there isn't a better place to be, and I'm confident on that. You know, confident even to where I didn't even feel like I needed to take any other visits. I mean, I know where it feels like home over here, and it couldn't feel any better. So.
Yeah, 100%. So if there's any coaches watching this, man, you better lock that in right there. Those all right, man. I'm just playing, man. But so I have I have 3 fan questions that I wanted to get to. I asked some guys, people on Twitter. I appreciate you retweeting that, by the way. Got a little bit more exposure on that. So I got from Twitter at Ace445. He asked, are there any recruits in the 23 class that you're trying to get to Oregon? Can you drop any names for us?
Man, you know, Kyler Casper, I need y'all to get on him. Help me with that.
Okay.
You know, that's like my brother.
Yeah, I see you taking pictures with him.
Exactly. I'm trying to get him over. You know, I'm trying to think who I can say. You know, Kyler's huge, you know. That's a huge target for us, and somebody we really want to get over, you know. Nico and Dante, they were over there this that last weekend. They're big targets, you know. You know, both quarterbacks are great quarterbacks. You know, Nico and I got a great bond, you know, from playing with each other since we were younger. So I would love to be able to ball with him and stuff. And then here, let me think of somebody else.
100%. Yeah, drop them all, man.
Exactly. And who else? Man. Oh, Tony Mitchell, man. We got to get him too. I mean, you know, he's top corner in the nation, and he's a guy. I mean, I love to play, you know, alongside with him. You know, got a good connection with him, and you know, he says that, you know, give off that genuine energy. So, you know, being able to have people to you would be a crazy, crazy little lineup we would have.
Man, I'm so excited to see what this coaching staff can put together for the 23 class, because you seen what they did in like just a few days, bro. Like just a few weeks, they got up to on3. They have us as the #1 recruiting class in the Pac-12 according to On3 Sports. So, you know, they did that, and now if they're gonna get a full year of getting guys, and you know, I'm really excited, bro, for no doubt. So moving on to the next question here, we got at LN Crownover. I'm hoping I'm saying that right, from Twitter. He says, what did you think about Oregon before your dad was hired? And I think you answered this a little bit, but
yeah, kind of. But I answer again. I mean, Oregon's always been a dream school to me. I mean, you know, I was already close to making the decision to go here. You know, before Coach Lanning and everybody else was over there, but Coach Lanning made it, solidified it for me. I mean, there was other schools in the running during that meantime of making that decision to where I wanted to go. But as soon as Coach Lanning got over there, it cleared it up for me. I knew what I wanted to do. But, you know, Oregon beforehand, dream school, being able to watch DeAnthony Thomas, Marcus Mariota, and other guys like that, you know, that all, you know, put on for college football and really changed the culture of it. You know, it always stood out to me. It was a school I played with on the video game all the time. So,
yeah,
you know, Oregon's always been that school for me. You know, just, you know, everything, every piece just fell in line, and it was a perfect puzzle for me.
Hey man, I hope they get that video game out for the time you're in the years at Oregon. That would be sick, dude. Hey man, so this last question on the fan questions here. This comes from my pops here at Dan Peterson 1981. Shout out him on Instagram. He asked, what college football team did you follow most growing up?
Had to be Oregon or Florida. I mean, I really like Tim Tebow and I don't know why it stood out to me so much. You know, growing up, I don't even really watch Florida anymore. But you know, being at Oregon, or being able to watch Oregon, that's always been a big thing for me. And then also Pasadena, California, watching USC, UCLA, and everywhere else my dad coached. I mean, so, you know, Washington, U of A, but, you know, growing up, you know, I've, you know, kind of just followed him, liking the schools, but, you know, it was Oregon and USC were the top two schools that I liked watching. Oregon's always been that dream, though. You know, I have to put on all those uniforms and to be able to, you know, what was it? Being Nike and stuff like that. And then on top of that, you know, learning the substance behind Oregon. That's what really made me be like, yeah, this is the school I want to go to one day. So, you know, all of that.
Awesome. Yeah, man. Okay. So if Oregon was your dream school, man, do you have a favorite Oregon Duck player of all time?
Oregon Duck player all time, DeAnthony Thomas, hands down.
That was good.
You know, watching his punt returns, trick returns, and stuff like that, you know, it kind of gave me something to study off of and something to learn off of. And, you know, it really helped me in my return game. So to be able to, you know, watch him and really be able to see him ball out and really change the game, it was something crazy to me. So
yeah, when he switched from USC to Oregon, I was like, wow, exactly. That was crazy.
You know, on top of that, you know, that's a California, you know, that's kind of just how the California guys think, you know, stay home and, you know, be in Cali, but Oregon is too good to pass up. I mean, Oregon is where you want to be, and it's going to be a better situation than any other school. So that's why most guys do it, and it tends to work out.
100%, man. 100%.
Yes,
So I'll ask you this last question and I'll get you out of here, bro. I really appreciate it, man. So what goals do you have set for yourself in Oregon, and your career as a whole? What goals, like, when you're all said and done walking away from your Oregon career, hopefully going to the NFL first pick, what goals do you want to have accomplished?
The biggest thing I want to get accomplished is graduating early. I want to get out in 3 years, and then more than likely, if everything works out and I have the ability to do it, I want to play 4 years. I want to spend as much time at Oregon, get the ball out over there as much as possible.
100%.
But
That's good to hear.
I want to graduate in 3 years, and then be on course to win a championship. I mean, help out any way I can, and I want to win a national championship. I don't want to. I don't want to settle for a Pac-12 championship or anything other than that. I really want to, beat the top dogs and whoever's going to be there, meet them there and, kind of shock the world. And, that's the plan.
Yeah, 100%, man. Be that first generation of players to win a natty. That'd be crazy, huh?
1,000%.
All right. Well, dude, hey, man, I really appreciate you, man. I always like to get people during the off season if they have the time to come on. So appreciate you, man. Cole Martin, man. I'll tap in with you whenever I can, and best of luck to you, bro.
Easy. Yeah, I appreciate it, family.
Yep. Thank you, man. Have a good day, bro.
Yes, sir. Catch up.
All right, man. Duck Zone family, man. If you guys want to go ahead and follow Cole Martin, go ahead and let him know your ats, man, on Instagram and Twitter.
So on Instagram it's Cole Martin with 2 E's and 2 N's. And then on Twitter it's Cole Martin 21. And yeah, go follow. I appreciate it.
Yep, go follow him. Go run up the numbers. Go retweet his commitment video. It's so icy. It's dope.
Hey, man.
Yes, sir. All right, and also go follow me at DuckZone503. You guys know where to find me. I'm on Instagram and Twitter as well. Go Ducks.
Exactly. Go Ducks. I'll catch you.